more. Chavav Amud Aleph, we're starting from Chafi Amud Bet on the bottom. Rav Achai, Itasik Lelebri, the Rav Yitzchak Bashmuel, he married off his son with the family of Rav Yitzchak Bashmuel Bar Marta. Ay Lelachupa, he brought him to the chuppah to be with his wife's first, second, third, fourth night. Velo ave mistay milta, it didn't work out well, as he couldn't do the first biyah. The Yeshiva guy didn't know what to do. By the way, it's happened a lot.
Blame it on the guy. Blame it on the guy.
Yeah? Huh? Yeshiva guy doesn't know what to do, אחי, פעם ראשונה. מה הוא עושה? The Gemara says, עד על בתרי ליונה, he went after him, ברוך השם, צדיקים וטהורים. עד על בתרי ליונה, he went after him. So he went after him, ליונה, to see what's going on over there. חזה ספר תורה דמנחה. He saw ספר תורה in the room.
No.
אמר לו, מה ההק? איכו אשתה לו אתה, if I wouldn't come now, סכנתו לברי, you would have killed my son. It's a סכנה to have ספר תורה when sleeping with his wife. דתניא, בית שיש בו ספר תורה או תפילין, נהרת בספר תורה או תפילין, אסור לשמש בו את המיטה. כיוון, not allowed to be with his wife, עד שיוציאם, this is referring to ספר תורה. ספר תורה must be out of the room, או עד שיניחם, or if it's a תפילין, you should place it כלי בתוך כלי, one כלי inside of another כלי.
Double back.
ואומר רבי, לא שעונה אלא בכלי שאינו כליין. When it's כלי, which type of כלי works, if it's not their own designated כלי, meaning a ספר תורה with the box, it's not considered as a כלי. Because that's a designated one, it's part of it. אבל בכלי, when it's okay, when it's not designated, אבל בכלי שהוא כליין, if like a ספר תורה או פרוכת עובדי אשכנזים, אפילו 10 man, even 10 of them, כחד מן אדמי, as if it's considered as one cover.
Wow.
So, but still, it's considered as one cover. So if it's the original, the chidush is, if it's what belonged to it, like our Sefer Torah or the Parochet, even 10 of them is considered as one cover.
Wow.
So you need to have a second cover and then you find.
That's separate
You
from...
have, an additional cover, meaning, let's say if you have the Sefer Torah and you have another Parochet around the Sefer Torah, so Sefer Torah Parochet, it's one. Another Parochet that usually you put around it, it stays one. If you have a talit around it, that becomes 2. Because the second one must be different one, not designated. If it's designated, all considered as one cover.
So what about the Aron Kodesh?
Aron cover, Kodesh, that's close. That's a close. It's not a kli for it.
It's not a kli?
Samar machmir to do parochet inside.
Yeah.
You see it? That's going to be over here. Yeah. It's a chumrah to do parochet at the additional level. Yeah. That's what we have also. Amar Rava, glima kamtra. If the Sefer Torah is inside of a box,
So
and on top,
the tefillin you have in your closet in your bedroom.
we'll see in a second. Glima kamtra. If you have a box with the Sefer Torah inside, and on top of it you have another glima, another garment covering it, ככלי בתוך כלי דמי, that considered as one into the other. אמר יהושע בן לוי, ספר תורה צריך לעשות לו מחיצה 10 טפחים. ספר תורה needs to put a wall. If there is a room, it's got to be in a different room, and if you don't have a different room, must have a wall of 10 טפחים in between. מר זוטרא איקלא לבי רב אשי, רב זוטרא came to the house of רב אשי, חזה לדוכתא דמר ברב אשי, he saw the bedroom of the son of מר ברב אשי, דמנח בספר תורה, there is a ספר תורה, ועביד לי מחיצה 10, he has מחיצה 10. By the way, for you, for us, Sefer Torah, it's in shul. Back then, we used to learn from Sefer Torah, okay? So they need it. So he had a Sefer Torah and he has mechitza in between. Amar li keman ke Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi, who do you hold like Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi that the mechitza 10 tefachim it's enough in the room? Ema damar Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi delet lebet achrina. Only if you don't have any other room. Mar it lebet achrina. Baruch Hashem, you're doing well. You have another room to put it by. And therefore you shouldn't put it in your room. אמר לי, לאו ודאיתי, I didn't know that, didn't realize that. So באמת, בספר תורה, it must be in another room. If you don't have in another room, it's got to have מחיצה 10. תפילין, she needs to have 2 covers. So the original tefillin itself, it's 1 cover, the bag of the tefillin. And then if you put it into a drawer, or put a blanket over it, that's considered as 2 covers.
הקופסה זה designated, אז זה לא...
Yes, that's 1. It's considered as 1 always. So
Also the zipper bag.
Yes, that's all 1. The plastic of the tefillin and the vowel You know, the one
everything.
inside, it's all considered as one because it's designated for it.
And everything around it is still
Everything
one.
is still one. So then you need one more on top.
For
So
income or
no, sleeping with a wife only during the time.
Yeah, that doesn't count for like taking it inside the bathroom because if you have a tefillin bag
Yeah,
and then
that's
inside the
something else.
closet,
Yeah, that's
it's double bagged. Okay.
Taking to the bathroom, it's allowed even by your hands.
Right,
in case
right.
But in terms of ספרים, books, so books, ספרי קודש, חכם רבי דוד יוסף brings that the cover itself, it's considered as cover already. The cover of the books itself. So לכתחילה it should be placed in a separate area, and if not, it should be covered. And in case of emergency, it wasn't covered, it's still not the end of the world because there are other mitzvot to do besides that mitzvah. כמה ירחיק ממנו מן הצואה? 400. What's the distance he should have?
Is the big bag that you put the talit and the tefillin in, זה נחשב מיוחד לתפילין? It is?
In terms of cover, not to put other stuff inside, that's something else. In terms of covering from tzniut, everything's in as one. You need additional cover on top.
Even if you use it for like your tzedakah money.
You can put, but it's still designated for that. I think about that. It's like it's a tefillin bag, you know. You treat it as one. Okay, כמה ירחיק מהם מן הצואה? 400. The last part of the Mishnah we said, what should be the distance from a bad smell and from צואה? 400. אמר רב אמר רב סחורה אמר רב הונא לא שנו אלא לאחוריו. 400 works if it's behind you and you don't see it. אבל לפניו, if it's in front of you, מרחיק מלוא עיניו. You're not allowed to pray if there is a צואה in front of you. איפה אתה אוכל?
לא, אני פשוט...
In the צואה in front of a person, if you see it, you gotta stay away as much as you can that you don't see it anymore. So if you're in a room, you can keep 400 in a place, just make sure it's gonna be behind you and don't look at it. יפה?
If it's in front of you, then you can't see it.
כן, you can see it. וכן לתפילה, the same thing will be for תפילה. Where it says, אין לא עוזר, איני, ואמר רב בר פאפא, אמר רב חיסדא, עומד אדם כנגד בית הכיסא ומתפלל. Why do you tell me that לתפילה? Also, you're not allowed to see the צואה. When the Rav bar Papa said, by the name of Rav Chisda, is allowed, men allowed to stand in front of a bathroom and מתפלל. We're talking about, by the way, their bathrooms, כן?
Yeah.
Not ours. Where it says, אחא במה יסקינן בבית הכיסא שאין בו צואה. We're talking about בית הכיסא without צואה.
They dug a new bathroom. And it's
No,
exactly-
no, they cleaned it. They cleaned it, and because dug it's a different thing. And שאין בו צואה. We're talking about כיסא without צואה. בגמרא said, איני, ואומר רב יוסף בר חנינא, בית הכיסא שאמרו אף על פי שאין בו צואה. ובית המרחץ שאמרו אף על פי שאין בו אדם. We're not allowed to pray in front of בית הכיסא, even if there is no צואה inside. And in front of a shower house, even if there is no man inside. So why do you give me the answer that,
They clean it, you know?
that there is no tzoah? Even without tzoah, it's asur to pray in front of בית הכיסא. The Gemara answer, אלא אחא במאה עסקינן בחדתי. We're talking about a brand new בית הכיסא that never had tzoah. On that, Rav Chisda said that a man can pray. But obviously, if there is tzoah, you gotta keep full eyesight. He's not gonna see it. The Gemara said, why is so pashut for you?
We just said that if there's no tzor, you can't, and now you're saying you
So
can't.
we said depends. If there is an actual tzoah in front of a person, you gotta keep melo enough. But a beta kiseh, brand new, that never had tzoah, then what he said, it's okay to pray only in the brand new without never had tzoah. Nobody used it before. Then he said it's okay to pray in front
What
of
if it's
it.
like walled up and you can't see it? It's in front of you,
So
it's been
let's see,
used.
let's conclude in a
That's cheating. You
second.
could pray inside there, you know?
Let's see. דעמי בא אלה לרבינה, the Gemara said was a question to Ravina, הזמינו לבית הכיסא מהו? If somebody designated בית הכיסא, he built a בית הכיסא, and nobody used it yet. יש זימון או אין זימון? Is that considered that it's בית הכיסא, it's prohibited, or not בית הכיסא? The Gemara says, כי קמי בא אלה לרבינה, when Ravina was questioned, למי קמא ליה? To stand inside, לצלויה בגבה. To stand inside, he questioned whether designation considers בית הכיסא. אבל כנגדו, לא, but in front of it, if they never used it, it's not a problem. Or Robert conclude, only בית הכיסא דפרסאי, the בית הכיסא of the Persians used to have a long pipe that, the Gemara said, הפרסים היו צנועים, very צנוע. So you used to have a long pipe that the person goes to the bathroom, it goes right away through the pipe outside. It doesn't stay in the room at all. So he said, therefore,
Like nowadays.
אף על גב דאית בצואה, even though there is צואה כסתומים דמו. Even though there is a צואה, they didn't clean it, yet the צואה, it's not here. It always goes out immediately to a different area.
Like our
And
bathroom.
therefore it's considered סתומים. Our bathroom, it's a problem. למה? Our bathroom has, the צואה stays. Only when you flush the water, it goes away. Their bathroom, everything immediately goes away.
You don't have to flush.
So,
You don't, yeah, there's no chance that it's not.
yeah. Like, a bathroom in the
You have
airplane.
a flushing
The
system.
airplane.
Water slide.
No, it wasn't attached. Everything was slide. I mean, it was
לא
gravity.
היה להם flush.
Yeah, it was gravity. So right away it disappeared. By us, it doesn't disappear right away. So in the airplane, the bathroom is right away.
No.
No,
No,
so it should be same problem.
But it's-
it should be. Well, who cares? But boyish.
So that one's scary.
In the train, I didn't go to the train for a while. As a kid, the train used to have the hole to the ground. You see the ground.
Coach buses too.
No, they don't have.
Yeah, coach buses.
אסור לך
also.
באמצע החוף תהיה פוק.
That's where it goes down.
No,
No, it doesn't. Coach, I had coach bus for שורשים. Same as restroom.
Really?
Same as airplane, yeah. But you used to have the train, probably today it's not in anymore.
No.
You used to have the train that was holding the train, and right away goes to the ground.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So in such a case, you don't need even to wash your hands out of the bathroom. You didn't touch your body.
No, we wipe it.
Because because number one,
Okay.
because it's not a bathroom.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's never something dirty
And you
inside.
could
It
say
goes right away
Shema, you
immediately.
could pray Shema next to
Yeah, I
it.
wouldn't say pray Shema, but not to wash your hand. Next to it, yeah, for
Next,
sure.
outside of
Yeah,
it.
so la'alocha, our bathroom, you're allowed to pray even if you see the bathroom.
What's the reason we have to wash our hands?
Why-
then?
why
I
can
thought
you
if
pray?
if you just use the bathroom, you have to wash your hands.
No, if somebody went on the street, he didn't touch anything, הוא לא צריך.
You don't have to wash your hands.
לא. If you didn't touch yourself,
So what's the criteria for washing hands if
if you touch something dirty or you were in a dirty place, but if you didn't,
So
you
why
don't
do
have
you
to.
have to you need to wash your hands on leaves or something?
it's a
that
dirty
didn't
place.
do
It's
anything
something
today?
dirty, but if somebody went number one and he knows how to control himself well, it's fine. It's
our
okay.
bathroom right now, a regular bathroom considered a dirty place?
Yeah, in the bathroom, yes, yeah, but outside on the street, you don't have to.
Why can we pray looking at the bathroom though?
So our bathroom today, if you're looking at, there is no waste on it. So
What
that's
if
why we
there
are
is?
lenient.
What
You
if there
can't
is?
pray inside.
What if there is
If
one?
there is, it's a problem. But usually
Yeah?
it's why, I mean,
Because
people
here
flashing
we're
water.
praying the direction.
No, I'm talking about even if it's open. People might, it's not nice to see bathroom when you open, but halacha, same berachot in front of a door open to a bathroom, it's okay.
Really?
Only if it's no.
I thought you have to close the door.
No.
Oh, this is talking open bathroom or like a closed room?
No, in closed rooms. לכאורה.
So here we're praying towards the bathroom, no?
I used to go, yeah, but it's closed, אין בעיה.
If
That's
you-
another halacha, but if it's closed, it's fine. Halacha Shulchan Aruch said not to pray in front. That's open over there, not closed. I used to go to the jail to teach the inmates. And I used to go to their unit. It used to be 2001, 2002. I was allowed to go inside. So
Not
every
anymore.
no, they don't let you anymore. So every room, they have their own private bathroom.
The private
Okay,
bathroom.
in the
ממש.
middle of the room.
Middle of the room.
It's
Rabbi.
Yeah.
Is this יש
So-
לך נייר?
Yeah. So
Disgusting. No privacy at all.
over there.
what?
It's a problem to pray.
It's a problem to play over there, yeah. So over there they need to rely on the fact that it's flushed away, like the opinion is like the Persian ones. The best way to do it, they need to convince their roommates to flush immediately. And that might be okay. That over there you have to use leniency.
Pray in the lunchroom.
Huh?
Pray in the
No,
lunchroom.
no, not really. They stuck over there all this is jail, neshama.
Yeah.
Jail, they don't go out to
They
lunch.
don't know excuses.
I mean they're eating lunch, but they don't go out to lunch.
Yeah.
And cafe birds.
Huh?
No cafe bird.
No coffee.
But there's no you need to do a after you do number one without touching anything,
You can wash outside if you didn't touch anything.
but without washing your hands.
Yeah? Why? Mishneh.
Crazy.
We did this Mishneh
Do they
earlier.
cover the toilet though? Is that how?
No.
To make it like
Oh,
a different
no,
room?
no. Again, they needed to cooperate.
To make it like a different room?
Yeah.
Nature,
No?
Don't make it. You're not allowed to modify anything.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
If you're in the field.
זב שראה קרי. זב, somebody who's a tuma of zav who saw afterwards קרי. בנידה, she was already טמאה נידה, we did it already earlier in the דפים. שפלטה שכבת זרע או discharge the sperms. והמשמשת שראתה נידה, a lady who was with her husband and that's first she's carried inside of her and afterwards she saw נידה. Even though they are tameh for a higher level of tuma now, yet they are required טבילה, צריכים טבילה. ורבי יהודה poter. Rabbi Yehuda says no, they are patur because anyway they are tameh for a higher level. They will do tuma. They're going to go to the mikveh for it when they're going to finish the higher level tuma. So there is no point in the middle going for the mikveh for the lower level tuma. Ibailu, the Gemara asks, Baal Keri, the case of the Mishnah that he first was Zav, and then he became Baal Keri. But the Gemara asks, what will be the opposite? Baal Keri, who now needs to go to the mikveh, and afterwards שראה זיווה. לרבי יהודה מה, what will be the deal? כי פתר רבי יהודה, אתה אומר רבי יהודה was lenient over there, בזב שראה קרי, זב הוא afterwards, so קרי, the מעיקר עלה בר טבילה, from the beginning he didn't have to do טבילה for a קרי because it was already a זב. אבל certain sickness, אין היום כזה, זה מאותו חומר שמגיע זרע, אבל בצבע לבן שהוא כאילו חולי מסוים שאין לזה היום. אבל בעל קרי שראה זיווה, but maybe בעל קרי, הוא then saw זב, במעיקר הבר טבילה, הוא was חייב already to do טבילה right after he saw the קרי, מחייב, is he חייב to do טבילה? או ידין בלא ישנה, or it doesn't make a difference. דוגמה, אין סורתה אשמה, we learning it for המשמשת וראתה נידה, צריכה טבילה, a lady was משמשת and she is carry, and then she needs טבילה, and if afterwards she had a חמור טומאה of נידה, צריכה תפילה, ורבי יהודה says, פוטר, והמשמשת וראתה נידה, a lady who were with her husband, she's טומאה of carry, and then afterwards she became טומאה of נידה, she's similar כבעל קרי שראה זיווה, like a בעל קרי who needs to go to the mikveh, and then he became זב, which is a higher level טומאה. דמיה, it's similar, בכפת הרבי יהודה, שמע מן רבי יהודה was פוטר, also by משמשת and so carry, that, and so נידה. So that's light tuma and going into a heavier tuma needs tvila. Same thing, Kerry, who became afterwards Zav, even though it was chayav already originally for Kerry. No, the question is the opposite. Kerry, the Zav that became Kerry is not chayav against Rabbi Yehuda because it was already tuma chamura. The question was Kerry who became Zav. Since he had obligation to do tvila for the Kerry, will that go away when he becomes Zav? The answer is yes, just like a woman. She was with her husband, that's a carry, and then she became nida. When the harayot tuma kicks in, she's not chayevet for tuma. Tani Rab Chia behedya, we said Rab Chia very clear. Baal keri שראה זיווה צריך טבילה, ורבי יהודה פוטר. We have a special braita who cleared that Baal keri, when afterward became zav, also patur from tefillah for the keri.
So they need to do mikveh once? Like, I'm trying to understand. What's the point of saying both?
According to Chachamim, they will do two. One now for the carry, and then for the ziva after. We decided anyway, they're atmeim. We're going to do only one after for the ziva.
But that's assuming he's carrying and ziva, like,
According
one right after the other.
According to Rabbi Yehuda, either way.
Like, what if he's carrying and the day after? You know what I mean? So what's the time gap between the two?
The question when he comes to us, if he's carrying and goes to the mikveh, Baruch Hashem.
Right.
But he didn't go to the mikveh, and then he became zav.
So this is one tefillah for both.
But after for both. Now he doesn't need tefillah anymore.
According to Rabbi Yehuda.
According to Rabbi Yehuda. According to Chachamim, he needs tefillah. Adran alach mi shemeto. Wow, that was a heavy one. What you say?
Yeah.
Not that that one is lighter, but at different topics. Tfilat hashachar. Till when you can daven
You
shachris.
had to teach the prisoners in front of the Torah?
No, I used to have a library over there.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, so you took them out?
Yeah, they were out. No, on the same floor, on each unit, they have a library. This is where I used to teach them, not in the toilet.
Ah, got it.
תפילת השחר, I used to say ברוך מתיר אסורים every morning with all the כוונה.
Yeah.
Over there. They used to have in the jail, they used to put a stand, like they have it in cheese, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, they
Chuck
have
E.
it-
Cheese.
The one with the one with the
Chuck
light.
E. Cheese.
That was the Chuck E.
They
Cheese.
have the light, they put blue light,
Yeah.
they put blue light and they see the stand. So they used to go over
What's
there,
the there?
they also used to put a blue light, so when they let you out, they check the light. So you used to go to the bathroom very sensitive not to wash it, אחי.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know
You know what? Okay.
Don't ever get stuck there.
תפילת השחר,
Chuck E. Cheese. Wow.
תפילת השחר עד חצות. תפילת השחר is until midday. רבי יהודה אומר עד 4 שעות, until 4 hours into the day. This is the end time of תפילה, it's עד 4 שעות. תפילת המנחה עד הערב, until the evening, until sunset. רבי יהודה אומר עד פלג המנחה, until פלג המנחה, which is מחלוקת when that, but the simple pshat,
10 and 3/4.
it's an hour and 20 minutes.
10 and 3/4, no?
What do you mean?
10 hours and 3/4.
From the day, which is hour and 20 minutes before sunset.
Depends on the shot.
Yes, the same thing. Hour and a quarter before sunset.
Hour and a quarter, okay.
Before sunset. תפילת הערב אין לה קבע. The תפילה in the evening, there is no end time for it. The all night you can do תפילת ערבית. ושל מוספים כל היום. מוספים you can do all day. So again, שחרית until 4 hours into the day. מנחה till sunset, according to Rabbi Yehuda, until hour and a quarter before sunset. תפילת הערב all night. תפילת מוסף כל היום.
So even time mincha?
Yes.
What does it say אין לה קבע? What does it say כל הלילה? What does it say אין לה קבע? לא כל הלילה.
It's 5.
Beraminu. We will talk about Mincha and Musaf when he has both of them. If you have Mincha and Musaf at the same time, what do you do first? תדיר לשנות תדיר, תדיר קודם. ברמינו. חזק וברוך, אומרי יש כבוד. ברמינו, מצוותה, we said that תפילת שחרית it's until 4 hours, but ברמינו, the Braisa said, מצוותה עם הנצח חמה. You gotta finish תפילה, you have to start it by נצח חמה, כדי שיסמוך גאולה, או קריאת שמע לתפילה, ונמצא מתפלל ביום, and you start davening at the beginning of the day. So you see that it's supposed to be by נצח חמה, ותאמרת, תתניה היא לוותיקים, people who love מצוות, like you guys. דאמר רבי יוחנן, ותיקין היו גומרים אותה עם הנצח חמה, ותיקים used to finish תפילה by the נצח חמה. So only ותיקים, those are special people that the time was by נצח חמה, but regular people up to 4 שעות. וגמור יצאת בכולי העלמה, עד חצות ותו לא, so everybody agreed that the end time for shacharit, it must be up to chatzot, no later than that. It's impossible to say shacharit later. The Gemara says, "V'amar Rav Mari breder Rav Huna breder Rav Irmi Baraba by the name of Rabbi Yochanan." Amar Rabbi Yochanan, if somebody forgot, ולא יתפלל ערבית, דין פרה ערבית, מתפלל בשחרית 2. In the morning you do buy 1, get 1. Is it boss does it, right? You know? So against shacharit, you know, you do say shalom, you make sure nobody sees you, you go again, יאללה. שחרית.
זה מקובל.
קודם חזן.
You tell him, I'm sorry, I forgot יעלה ויבוא. אחי, it's not ראש חודש. שחרית, you forgot שחרית, מתפלל במנחה, he has to be the חזן, that's a better way. If you want the Hindu, you want to be the חזן. שחרית. מתפלל במנחה 2, if you forgot שחרית, it does מנחה twice.
Oh wow, חזרה
The
נפשט.
Gemara says, כולי יומא,
Wow.
מצלי ועזי, you can pray שחרית until the end of the day. So you see that you can pray שחרית, if you miss שחרית, you can play twice מנחה. That's 1 for שחרית. So it seems that you can pray שחרית כל היום, all day, Gemara is לא. עד חצות, if you pray עד חצות, יהיב לי שכר תפילה בזמנה. If you pray it in חצות, they give you שכר as if you pray it on time. אבל מכאן ואילך, after חצות, שכר תפילה יהיבי לי, שכר תפילה בזמנה, לא יהיבי לי, בגיל ממנו שכר, תפילה בזמנה is not considered. But I said about חזרה, if you have to do twice, and you did חזרה, at second time you can have כוונה, that's for the תפילה that you miss. No, but when you're חזן, כן?
אז מה עושים? חזן זה נחשב?
Rabbi, for shachrit, the sachar you're getting if you pray before chatzot?
בזמנה, after חצות.
Zmanah is before chatzot.
Yeah, before
But
חצות.
then we also have
I know what I'm
the
saying.
zmaneh for berachot of Kriyat Shema.
That's something
Oh,
else.
okay, that's
What are the חסידים? That's another
דיבה אלוהו.
אבל הרב
דיבה
שאל,
אלוהו.
עכשיו הוא שואל שאלה, החזן שעכשיו בוא נגיד הוא שכח, וגם אני שכחתי בוא נגיד, ואני לא חזן, הוא מוציא אותי עם החזרה שלו?
החזן?
כן.
לא, לא מוציא לך.
אני צריך לעשות גם לבד.
דיבה אלוהו.
Sorry, buddy.
טעה ולא יתפלל מנחה. somebody by mistake didn't pray מנחה. אמר שיתפלל ערבית twice. אם תמצא לומר טעה ולא יתפלל ערבית, when we said somebody did mistake, he didn't pray ערבית, מתפלל שחרית twice, שבית 2, משום דחג יום, night and שחרית is the same day. הוא דכתיב ערב, בוקר, ונדיע. יום אחד. אבל אחר over here, תפילה במקום קורבני, תשים במקום קורבן. וכיוון דעבר יומו, בטל קרבנו. If the dead pass there, you can bring קורבן at night for the previous day. אוי דילמה, כיוון דצלו תרחמי, since the תפילה is for רחמים, asking for Hashem, כל אימא דבאי, מסלי ועזי, whenever he wants, he can go and ask, even at night you can ask for מנחה. כמו it says, תושמע כליב, it's okay, דאמר רבון אבר יהודה, דאמר רבי יצחק, אמר רבי יוחנן, טעה ולא יתפלל מנחה, מתפלל ערבית 2, ואין בזה משום דבר, אם הוא בטל קורבנו. So state, if you didn't pray מנחה, הוא pray ערבית, twice. מי טבעי, פסוק סד, מעוות לא יוכל לתקון, וחסרון לא יוכל להימנות. The Gemara explains, מעוות לא יוכל לתקון, somebody who messed it up cannot fix it, זה שביטל קריאת שמע של ערבית וקריאת שמע של שחרית. If somebody didn't say קריאת שמע at night, and קריאת שמע in the morning, you cannot remake it up. הלך, זהו, no more, you cannot fix it. או תפילה של ערבית, או תפילה של שחרית. If you miss תפילה in the evening, you messed it up, you cannot do it in שחרית. If you miss שחרית, you cannot do it in ערבית. Not like we just said it, you can catch it up in the next תפילה. וחיסרון לא יוכל להימנות, somebody is missing, cannot recount, that's refer זה שנמנו חבריו לדבר מצווה. This is a person that his friends were gathered together, they count themselves to do a mitzvah, ולא נמנעים מהם. I'm sorry, I can't come in the morning, it's too early for me. Such a case, he missed, he cannot go back to it. So you see very clear from this braita, somebody didn't pray mincha, he cannot, he cannot make it up in mincha. How come you told me that he can make shacharit? I told him he can make it up. What says לו, אמר רבי יוחנן, אמר רב צחוק, אמר רבי יוחנן, אחא במאה עסקינן, שביטל במזיד. If it was במזיד, then he cannot make it again. If somebody knew that he needs to pray shacharit, he said, no, let me do work, and then he forgot shacharit, and he cannot remake it again. אמר רב אשי, די כנמי, דקטני ביטל ולא קטני טעה, שמע מינן. The lashon of the braita, if it was ביטל תפילה, he cannot remake it. But if it's a mistake, he can make it.
Forgot his mistake.
חזרה.